Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to the Celtic Music Journal. We got a very special second anniversary edition for you this time. We've got some great journals from Beltaine from Portland. We've got all the way from Zagreb, Croatia, the Patrick Walker Trio. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got Tallymore. Another Portland resident recently voted Best Local Celebrity. Scott and I visit with the Uni Piper, Brian Kidd. And then from Santa Cruz, California, we meet The Fire. So we hope you really enjoy this episode. It's been 2 years and we're still having fun. So we hope you continue to enjoy the show. So without any further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright, hi, I'm John.
I'm Brian,
Jamie.
and we're from the band Beltaine, and we are at Ocean Shores, Washington, at the Galway Bay Club here in town. We just finished up our gig here tonight, and we're excited to be part of this Celtic journal. There's a variation between some songs that are just for fun, talking about drinking and partying and having a good time, and then there are other songs that are very historical and meaningful, and that really draw from the heart. And in my history, my Scottish history, I feel like that is a kind of a gateway to my past and my family. So I love playing the music that we play in Beltaine. It's just great, and it's given me the opportunity to play and to explore different venues that I would never have been able to play as maybe a rock player or a blues player. Excited about our new CD that came out on March 17th this year. It's called Tilly's Jig.
I actually got to, the inspiration for that song was sitting in Seaside, Oregon on the beach in March, and it was actually sunny, which is really rare here in Oregon. And I was out looking at the Tallymore lighthouse, which is called Terrible Tilly because it was just very treacherous trying to get out to it. And over time, with a wee bit of whiskey, I kind of came up with that music, and it again started with where I came with the idea to the group, and it just kind of grew into a driving jig. It's been a lot of fun playing.
And just to be clear, John does everything with a wee bit of whiskey.
A wee bit.
But I'm glad he added that in, just to clarify. I think what's great about this CD is and also it just kind of represents Beltaine in general is, we do a lot of these traditional songs interpreted in a non-traditional way. Certainly by instrumentation, John's dulcimer for sure is something, different and unusual and unique, yeah. And also some of the arrangements that we choose, I think are non-traditional, and
even with the Highland Stillhouse jig, we kind of started where the dulcimer is always out in the forefront, and on Highland Stillhouse jig, it was really Brian and Jamie driving the song, and then the dulcimer is kind of in the background, so it's kind of a nice little bit of texture. We also have two songs that we wrote. Another member of our band, Chris Chase, wrote the Powell Valley Waltz, and that was kind of a tribute to her mom who passed away, and the people who kind of caregivers. And I also lost my mom this past year, and so I wrote a song called Plankstein, Winifred Mary, which is kind of a tribute to my mom. So in addition to kind of that seed theme, we've got a little bit of a mom theme with the CD.
Cheers to moms.
Cheers to moms.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mom.
So, as Brian said, we're actually here at Galway Bay, a wonderful Irish pub and restaurant in Ocean Shores, which is on the central Washington coast. And one of the things that they have is probably one of the largest Irish music festivals every October. And this past year they had 35 bands, 10 stages, and I think it was over like a 5-day period. And you've got groups coming in from around the world to this little town of Ocean Shores, and it's just an amazing weekend. We've had fun playing there because you don't not only get to play, but then we actually get an opportunity to listen to all of these other groups that we know, and it's amazing. We're exhausted after the 5 days, but it's well worth it.
The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you're somewhere else, then you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I've been in the arms of that judge's wife.
So now it's time to go outside and smoke a couple cigars. We'll meet you out there.
Well, we're actually sitting outside of Galway Bay, enjoying a cigar and a little bit of whiskey. And we really wanted to thank 67 Music and the Celtic Music Journal for allowing us to come out and share our music with you. And we hope to, if you ever have any questions and want to learn more about Beltaine, we're at beltainemusic.com, and also on Facebook and Twitter. And you can also go to 67music.net to learn more about 67 Music and the Celtic Music Journal. So, thanks so very much. We're Beltaine, and we're going to wish you an Irish toast. Sláinte.
Join the clan, Clan Inebriated, where their motto is Gu Jock, Gu Cargin, Gu Spores, to drink, to friends, to fun. Quality merchandise too. Visit claninebriated.com.
Hello, I'm Patrick Walker. This is the Patrick Walker Trio. Here we are in lovely Cinkish Bar in beautiful Zagreb, which is the place that we met. So we met here, Cinkish Bar, 2010, which is 6 years ago. And we first met, follow me, in this area here, and there was a great Irish session here. Loads of great musicians, and yes, so that's where I met Herva Suda and Ivan Bilic. Here is our flute player, Mr. Ivan Bilic. His sister got married yesterday. He had a great day. He's not having such a good day today. So now we've met Ivan, we're going to meet Hervé. He's a little shy sometimes. He likes to conceal himself in discreet places. But here we go. Hey, presto! Hello, Hervé Souda.
How are you today?
We play mainly folk music from the British Isles, Irish music, Scottish music, English music. No Welsh music yet to speak of, but maybe. And we're still a very developing, evolving band. We could go in all kinds of different directions, but you know, we have to start somewhere, so that's where we started.
While the lashes sang a song, the tailor danced a dance, and they played a merry tune. They danced the tailor's riches right out of the room. The room, the room, the room, me boys, the room. They danced the tailor's riches right out of the room.
Yeah, we're doing few tunes, few songs from different traditions that in Ireland, British Isles, such as we have one or two Jewish tunes and one Croatian set.
Yeah.
Since two of us
Play a
are
few Croatian tunes, yeah.
from Croatia. Patrick is from Sheffield in Yorkshire. Yeah. Yorkshire is in England. Yeah.
Yorkshire is England.
Never I get me bridges back, I'll never dance no more. No more, no more, no more, me boys, no more. If ever I get me bridges back, I'll never dance no more. No more, no more.
These two guys made me a singer in a band, which is something I never imagined. The bastards.
That's a beautiful way.
Well, somebody needs to do it. Yeah. Yeah. So he sings, he plays fiddle, guitar. We didn't mention our album. We released our album which was recorded last year. The album is called Smoke Stained Cackle. Patrick is going to explain what it means, because I don't know what that means.
Smoke-stained cackle. A friend of mine wrote something about me in a magazine a few years ago and described my laugh as a smoke-stained cackle, which I suppose he meant a kind of thing, which is apparently how I laugh.
The album is available online, so you can buy it MP3s online on various places online. Just Google Smoke Stained Cackle. Patrick, Walker Trio.
Released by Hitchtone Records. If you want to contact us, you can contact us via email. Our email is patrickwalkertrio@gmail.com. Or on Facebook, if you look us up, the group is Patrick Walker Trio, or something like that.
There's a website coming soon.
Website coming soon, yes?
Website coming soon.
Give us some more Smoke Stained Cackle.
You have to make you laugh. Take your clothes off.
Stumptown Kilts, men's and women's modern kilts.
Hi, I'm Dave Kennedy. I play acoustic guitar.
I'm Sean Ward. I play mandolin and I sing.
I'm Erin Hoffman. I play violin.
I'm Matt Vole. I sing, play piano and guitar. born in Ireland, my family's from there, but I had never really played any Irish music prior to joining Tallymore a few years ago. And I was really motivated by their harmonies and their arrangements, and so I immersed myself in Irish music just over the past couple of years after joining Tallymore.
Look at the whiskey, buckets and bottles. Is that a grand voice to be bloody well? Yeah, let's not have a simple, let's have a bloody good cry. Always remember the longer you live, the sooner you bloody well die.
The reason I'm drawn to Irish music is I really, one, feel a connection from my childhood with Irish music, watching a lot of these famous folk singers go on stage and singing these songs, and I could tell by the way they sang the songs that there was a rich history between the music and them, and I kind of wanted to dive into that as well, and you know, find out more about the music and play and sing along, you know, just like they did when I was young.
So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. What kind of know they're calling me?
I've been playing classical violin my whole life, and when I met Matt and Sean in 2012 and started playing Irish music, it was a lot of fun for me to branch out and learn new styles and play in a setting that's different than, you know, an orchestra or a string quartet. So it's been a lot of fun for me to learn a new style and to be able to play in that kind of setting.
I'm the guy that has the theater background, so more often than not I've been on stage pretending to be somebody else, and this has probably been a first time that I can not only be myself, but be myself with fellow friends, making some fun, amazing music, and so far I wouldn't have it any other way. So.
We call ourselves a contemporary Irish group because we take a lot of these old songs that are Irish, these Celtic songs, and we play them like nobody else plays them. We do different arrangements that you'll never hear from any other band, and it's you know, it's new, it's unique, and that's why we feel like we're contemporary. We're new on the scene, and we really like to, you know, pride ourselves in having the best arrangements that anybody has for a certain song. The reason I like performing so much is I've played music and I've jammed with my friends, you know, and you know, basements my entire life, and never had anybody watching me. But now that I'm on stage and people are actually attentive and they clap afterwards, I just think it's an amazing thing that I can bring something to the stage, and we can bring something to the stage that people actually want to listen to and enjoy listening to, as well as I like playing it. So, you know, performing for me is more of is less of an actual job, but it's more of a, wow, these people actually want to listen to what I'm playing, because that never happened before Tallymore. So.
All of our music is available on any streaming service, so Spotify, Apple Music. You can buy digital download on iTunes, CD Baby, and Amazon. And if you want to support us directly, you can visit our website, tallymore.com, And on our shop page, you can actually order a hard copy of the CD. And we have other awesome merch available there and everything on our website. You can see where we're going to be playing next.
Thanks for watching, and thank you 67 Music for having us.
Cheers.
The Celtic Jewelry Studio. Celtic-inspired gemstone jewelry with crystals, Celtic symbols, and details. Inspired by the mythology of the ancient Celts, our handcrafted jewelry speaks their history and legend through symbol and color. Handcrafted necklaces, earrings, pendants, and more give you a wide variety of choices and designs by which you can feel and wear the power of the Celts. The Celtic Jewelry Studio. Handcrafted jewelry with an ancient story. Okay, Brian, so you've been the Portland's Uni Piper for how long now?
For I think 9 years. Went up on 10 full years in Portland.
What was the impetus or the inspiration for that?
You know, I started this when I found a unicycle in a dumpster, and I was learning the pipes at the time. And I fast forward about a year, I guess, and I was comfortable enough on the unicycle where I thought I could possibly ride and not damage the bagpipes. And I tried it, and what do you know, it was like peanut butter and jelly.
Nice.
I think it's fair to say that you're a local celebrity. I mean, we're out with you here today. Everybody's stopping to take pictures with you. People are waving at you. Did you expect it to reach this level? Is that what you were hoping for?
No, I mean, I started it because it was fun to do, and it was a great way for me to practice both the bagpipes and the unicycle at the same time. And it's probably as much of a surprise to me as it would be to you. I mean, if I ask you if, you know, a local celebrity in Portland would happen to be somebody who played the bagpipes, that doesn't sound very feasible.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, yep.
Tell us a little bit about why you're wearing the kilt and where you get it, and a little bit about the pipes themselves and your interest in the bagpipe, the Highland bagpipe.
Sure. I've always been really interested in Celtic and American folk music. And in college, I had the opportunity to learn to play the bagpipes from a sheriff's pipe band that was giving free lessons to anybody that wanted to learn to play the pipes. And I played trumpet at the time in my college pep band. And I thought that the bagpipes would be a fun addition to the pep band. And it turned out that it was. And so for a while, I did play the bagpipes in my college pep band as well. Bringing that element to, you know, what became the Uni Piper, I think that, you know, when you're playing the bagpipes, you have to be wearing a kilt to be taken seriously. So that was kind of a given. And, you know, I didn't want just any kilt. You know, I wanted to have something that was unique and really help distinguish the Uni Piper from just any other bagpiper. So, you know, I looked for something that had some character to it. And I found a kilt maker in Madison, Wisconsin called Alt Kilt, and they were doing some really cool things. So I worked with them to design this and add some Uni Piper flair to it.
Is this an alt kilt that you're wearing today?
It is, yeah. This is the one.
It's very good. You've got some customization going on there, some nice embroidery work.
Yeah. And then I've even got a flash of the old black watch in the back.
Oh, yeah.
My new kilt has a flash of the PDX carpet in the back.
Oh, nice.
That's brilliant. Tell us a little bit about your pipes.
These are a set of McCallum pipes from Scotland, Great Highland bagpipes. Nothing too much to say. This is the first set of bagpipes, the first and only Highland pipes that I have. I also have a set of small pipes that I play as well sometimes. I bought those to play in my own wedding, actually. My wife Sarah thought that the Highland pipes were going to be too loud for the space we had to work with for our wedding, so I bought a set of small pipes. And I've been looking for a way to do the Uni Piper indoors and maybe play the small pipes somewhere inside as the Uni Piper. But I've also added some customization to my bagpipes as well. I got the Uni Piper embroidered here so people know who it is they're watching to play. And then on this side, taking a note from one of my heroes, Woody Guthrie. So it says on this side, "This machine keeps Portland weird," as opposed to Woody Guthrie's guitar, which said, "This machine kills fascists."
Yep.
That's brilliant.
Do you feel that the concept of the Uni Piper would work in other cities, or do you think Portland was like the perfect city for that?
You know, I get asked that a lot, and I really think that there's something special about the culture and the people and the zeitgeist of Portland at this moment. There's the whole "Keep Portland Weird," which I have behind this to kind of back it up. I think it could work somewhere else, but not to the level that it has here. You know, for example, I was nominated this year in the Willamette Week's Best of Portland 2016 survey as the best local celebrity in Portland.
Excellent.
Going up against the likes of Carrie Brownstein and Storm Large. So, you know, there really is something about Portland here that this combination of things seems to be more than the sum of its parts, and it's something that the people in Portland want to get behind.
Now that we've reached the level we're at with the Uni Piper, what's the next steps? Is it just to continue to have fun, or do we have something else under our sleeve?
You know, I usually don't ever plan any of this. I just have an idea, and then I'm like, that's it. And yeah, I don't know what that idea is until it hits me.
Yeah.
But I can safely say that I'm nowhere close to being done with the Uni Piper. It's still as fun for me today as it was when I first started. And that's kind of what keeps me going. As long as it's fun for me, that's going to show in my performance, and people can see that I'm having fun, and that's going to cause them to smile.
Yeah.
So here's to 10 more years.
And even more.
And even more.
I imagine you've got a website where people can catch how, where you're going to be piping and what you're doing.
That's right, yeah. My website is at unipiper.com, and I also have a sister site at whereistheunipiper.com, which includes a live GPS tracker that folks can follow a map and find me when I'm out.
Wow.
Yep. And starting just this year, if they do find me, then they can ask for and receive a free Uni Piper keychain, which on the back says, "I found the Uni Piper, and all I got was this keychain."
So Brian, thank you very much for your time, and thanks for being part of the Portland, keeping Portland weird, and chatting with us a little bit today about your pipes and all that you're doing.
Sure, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for taking the time and wanting to speak to me.
Yeah, and continued success. We'll be watching for you.
All right.
Thanks
you
very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
to you.
Danny Boy anymore.
Hi, we're the Fire.
I'm Rebecca Lomnicki, and I play Scottish fiddle with the Fire.
My name's Adam. I play guitars and bouzouki in the Fire Trio.
My name's David Brewer, and I am the Piper with the Fire. We've been together as part of the group for about 8 years. That's when I first met Rebecca. She opened for a concert for my other group, Molly's Revenge, and at the time we'd heard that there was this great fiddler opening for us who was already a U.S. National Scottish Fiddle Champion. And we're like, well, cool. We ended up jamming after the show and found our styles of playing just totally locked in, as Rebecca plays a very bagpipe-oriented fiddle style, and so the piping and fiddling just locked in, and we started performing together shortly after that. And about a year ago, we took the name The Fire. One, it's a little easier to say than our names, and also to represent the passion that we feel for the music. And so about a year ago, we released an album with that title, celebrating our new name. And just this last month, we've added Adam Hendy to the lineup on guitars and bouzouki, a great multi-instrumentalist, and adding that backdrop behind the pipes and fiddle of lush bouzouki and guitar cordage. And so we're excited to share the new lineup and the new direction for our now trio, The Fire.
I've been playing violin since I was 5 years old, and when I was 8, I heard Natalie McMaster, and I just fell in love with Scottish and Cape Breton fiddle music. In The Fire, I play a lot of traditional ornamentation and bring a lot of that sound that's very, very Scottish to the group. I like to play a lot of bagpipe ornamentation, so David and I can play ornaments all together and really create this tightly knitted sound.
I've just joined the group about a month ago officially, and I'm really excited to be part of the trio now. I think things are heading in a really exciting direction. I'm very proud to be able to contribute a strong harmonic foundation for the amazing pipes and fiddle that my bandmates David and Rebecca are always laying down. And I think we're heading in a really great direction.
Some call me the Hyper Piper. It's true. Part of it comes from coffee. The other part of it comes from my love of the pipe music and the Scottish music. And that's what we try to bring out in our group, The Fire, playing all these wonderful traditional tunes and tunes that we've written, and bringing the energy, the fire. And we appreciate that. That's what people who enjoy our music appreciate, is feeling that life that's in the music, the fire. One thing we get asked about a lot is the championship that Rebecca won for the Scottish Fiddle. It's called the Glenfiddich International Scottish Fiddling Championship, and it's a really exciting event. They don't have a kind of moniker for it like World Championship of Scottish Fiddle, but it pretty much is that. Basically what it is it's an invitational championship that they hold every year, and they invite, traditionally they used to only invite Scots, native Scots, but they expanded the competition to encompass anybody who is really purely representing all of the traits of the pure Scottish style. Rebecca was invited to compete in that championship, which in and of itself was a pretty amazing thing. It was a statement like, okay, this person, she's from Oregon, but she really knows her stuff. So she went there to Blair Castle and hands down won the championship in 2009. So that's a huge vote of confidence from the Scots who are upholding the tradition that yes, this person is carrying that on and representing it in its purest forms. The Fire has a website, and we've had it for about a year, and it's just been freshly updated with all of our exciting new changes, new YouTube videos. So it's firescottishband.com. Through that you can find our YouTube page, which has new clips, including Adam with us, and links to our other pages, including our Facebook page, which we're always excited about. There are always new pictures from festivals and concerts that we perform cropping up there, and we love that. We love to see people out there enjoying the music and contributing, so we get to see the instant replay as well. It's pretty fun. We also, through that website, you can find each of our solo websites. So RebeccaLomnicki.com, there's some special fiddle stuff on there. Adam has a brand new solo album that just came out called Forward, and it's a fantastic album. A lot of tunes that Adam composed. Rebecca and I play music as guests, as well as John Weed from Molly's Revenge and Jesse Autumn, a famous harpist from Santa Cruz area. It's a lovely album, and so Adam's website,
AdamHendy.com.
there it is. And if you like pipey things, DavidBrewerMusic.com. On behalf of The Fire, we want to say a huge thanks to all of our friends, fans, and supporters out there. We love this music that we play, but truly The Fire is fueled by your energy, your love for listening to the music, dancing, clapping along. That's what it's all about. That's the mission of The Fire. So let's keep the circle going. Cheers. The Fire. Thank you.
For information on how to submit your Celtic Music Journal, go to 67music.net. Thanks very much for watching this special edition of the Celtic Music Journal. We'd like to thank the bands that submitted us our journals for this show today: Beltaine, Patrick Walker Trio, Tallymore, the Uni Piper, and The Fire. For more information about the show, including on how to submit your Celtic Music Journal and to watch previous shows, visit us at our website. The Celtic Music Journal and 67 Music both have Facebook pages. We invite you to check them out and give us a like and follow us on there. And we're also on Twitter as well. This is Steve from the Celtic Music Journal. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.